Hello, we're back to some more Dan and Phil, and today we're going to be checking out the truth about the day we met. Ooh, spooky! Well, not really spooky, but drama, potentially, I don't know. We're back with some more Dan and Phil podcast, aka Hard Launch podcast, aka Fordcast. As I said in the last video, I've genuinely been wanting to listen to this in my own time, but I thought, no, I'm going to save it for the videos. Maybe I'll react to a couple of these every week until I catch up. Even when they're coming out, I'm not going to react to them straight away because I don't want to steal views or anything. But yeah, it's time for Hard Launch Podcast episode 2. As usual, 500 likes and we'll do another Dan and Phil reaction tomorrow. Keep the train going and let me know in the comments what you want to see me react to next time. Can be Dan and Phil, can be anything. Just comment, because I read all of your comments. Let's go.
As it's 16 years since we met, I have a confession.
Are you breaking up? Is it the end of this podcast?
No.
Because I'm going to be pissed after everything. What?
I completely thought you catfished me when we first met.
What?
Oh.
Because, listen to this, Dan was the last person to get off the train. Who gets off the train last?
If you...
What kind of question is that? You know what? That's a guarantee in life, though. There'll always be one person that got off the train last, and that time it was Dan. Who gets off the train last?
As it's 16 years since we met, I have a
Do
confession.
you think it was going to be someone else?
Up? Is it the
or
end
just
of this
didn't turn
podcast?
up?
Because I'm going to be pissed after everything. What?
I completely thought you catfished me when we first met.
What?
Because, listen to this, Dan was the last person to get off the train.
Right.
Who gets off the train last?
If you get onto the train first at the station because you don't want to do all that walking, you're going to have to do a dramatic walk down the platform later.
Right.
If you're meeting your mysterious lover off the internet, don't you want them to do the longest walk down a train platform ever?
I was stood there 5 minutes. Come on, buddy.
Oh,
10 minutes.
Whole time you thought I was going to stand you up.
I bet you were in the train toilet adjusting your hat.
How dare you?
Hat?
You know, your fuzzy
I looked
hat.
lovely in my 2000
That
trapper hat. Thank you.
That is so
Well, I thought
like
you were gonna
2010 or whatever it was. Was it like
I
2007?
looked lovely in my 2009 trapper.
2009. Yeah, that is so like brilliant with the Canon, the big DSLR camera, the wristband.
Hat. Thank you.
Sure.
Well, I thought you were going to catfish me.
How?
This is like a rude personal attack.
I will bring it on now.
Just start arguing now.
It's
Come on.
time to break up.
I'm just going to drop it. Phil, when I first met you, I thought you were wearing a wig.
How?
You don't understand. Phil
A wig?
he just re-dyed his hair
Yes.
black, okay? And the black that you used to dye your hair, it was not natural chocolate brown. It was like savage Schwartz.
Yeah, I suppose actually, because it could look like a wig because of that. Or was Dan just like, I can't believe someone's got a better emo haircut than me. It must be fake.
Cough, triple black, Raven Meyer. And this was shiny, and you had hairsprayed it. It didn't move.
What?
So the first time I saw you, I was trying to make eye contact.
Just
I
a
just couldn't
solid
stop
block.
staring at his head, and I was like,
I guess it
it didn't move in the wind.
I guess it is so perfect because I emptied a whole can of hairspray into it.
Oh, you
Real.
made such an effort to look nice
Yes.
that you actually looked almost dementedly perfect.
Fine.
So you thought that I might turn up and be Pauline, 58 from Bradford.
Yes.
And I thought that you were bald.
Great.
Slay.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we're just
And now we're here. Isn't it weird? I think about this sometimes as well, with like my friends. In like how I don't know what I'm saying, like just so much it sounds silly, but it's interesting how when you first meet someone, your like the dynamic shifts from then until like years later, which is obvious, but it's just like before you even meet someone, but maybe like before you became friends with someone, you saw them walking past sometimes, and maybe you thought they looked like not very friendly or something, or looked like you wouldn't get along with them, or you thought they were mean. And then next thing you know, you're friends. It's like, oh, you're fine. And then over time, you can do like more like personal attacks at each other, as in like jokes. Like you get more comfortable with each other. But yeah, it's just interesting to know that one time these two didn't know each other. It just seems wrong, doesn't it? They went all those years without knowing each other. Actually, how old were they when they met? How old were they? 2009, and I can't be bothered to work it out. Just let me know in the comments, please. I don't want to take too long.
and things off our chest 16 years deep into this thing.
There we go.
Ding ding. I remember it already.
16 years.
16.
Disgusting.
That's a large number.
That's mad.
People age 16, they can...
In terms of numbers, it's not a large number.
It is.
Numbers go to like a billion. 16
True.
is 16 from zero.
16-year-olds can go to war.
Can they?
I don't know. Can you?
I love the top comment on the YouTube upload of the podcast last week was, great, who needs AI for disinformation? I'm going to get it from Phil now weekly.
Look, I said facts are fun sometimes when they're live.
It's just the
Vibe-based
PHACT
podcast
fact.
where Phil just says however he feels, and we need to accept that that's the joy of life.
It is the joy of life. Also, fact...
With a PH.
With a...
Which is our medical disclaimer rolling across the ticker at the bottom of the screen. When a fact is said in this podcast, it isn't
It may just be a nice story. Someone said this in the comments before. So when it's with a PH, it doesn't mean it's true. In fact, it's probably not.
Maybe just a nice story.
I met a man.
When? Do I
We kind of couldn't guarantee that Phil met a man.
Are you being catfished now?
Me and Dan went to a butterfly house, and I met a man, and he told me 100% that I have a twin. No, not like
But
you might have
It
a
must
twin.
be true.
It was like, I saw your twin the other day.
He was like,
What?
I saw your twin, comes here all the time, he's got a favourite moth.
He's got a favourite moth. That's the sort of thing that Phil would have. Is it not like Phil just went there and just forgot about it? He's got a favourite moth. Standard.
That I have a twin. No, not like
But
you
it
might
was
have
in
a
a
twin.
weird way. It was like, I saw your twin the other day.
He was like,
How would he know
I
it's
saw
not
your
him?
twin, comes here all the time, he's got a favourite moth.
Excuse me.
Favourite moth.
I don't know how many other 6'3", 30-something-year-old twinks you've seen with
Yes.
bright platinum white hair.
He
but
was
sure.
so convinced I had a twin. He was like, oh, it's you again. I was like, no.
I think you got a rival. Maybe someone's trying to clone your identity, or you need to find this person and kill them.
That's interesting, though. If anyone goes to Bexley Butterfly House, there is a Phil twin walking around.
Evil Phil
which could
be like-
kind of solve the would you your clone thing. I could go find him
And
give him a go.
Give him a go.
No?
we're not twin shaming here. I've made my thoughts on self-cest abundantly clear.
It's
over the
legal
years.
if you're not related.
I don't think there's rules on that yet, which means it's fresh ground ready for you to make whatever rules you want.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, what a celebration of the
What a
16
start.
years of us knowing each other.
I know.
Phil is fantasizing about himself loose in South London somewhere.
Somewhere he's out there.
I feel
Respect.
like our story was quite wholesome though, because we met via social media. We knew each other a bit just
Yeah.
from going, oh, we have similar interests online. We Skyped to establish that
Skyped?
there wasn't a catfish situation.
We
That
did.
was a Skype sound, wasn't it? I feel like the Teams, Microsoft Teams one sort of copies it, so I'm not sure which one's which. I think that was Skype.
Via social media. We knew each other a bit just
Yeah.
from going, oh, we have similar interests online. We Skyped to establish that there wasn't a catfish situation.
We did.
And so it felt okay to meet a stranger off the internet.
It was okay. We kind of proved that we were each other until you thought I was wearing a wig.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have known that from the internet.
No.
YouTube can hide any kind of wig situation.
No, but it's always awkward meeting someone from the internet for the first time because you're like,
Wait, at which point did he realise he wasn't wearing a wig? When he pulled it? But in which situation was he pulling his hair? Anyway, let's carry on.
there until you thought I was wearing a wig.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have known that from the internet.
No.
YouTube can hide any kind of wig situation.
No, but it's always awkward meeting someone from the internet for the first time because you're like, what are they going to be like?
Real.
Did you see Dua Lipa, fiance? Good for her. Do you hear how they met?
No.
On a park bench reading the same book.
What? That
What was the
cannot be
line
real.
that was dropped? Wait, okay.
That sounds made up.
The fiance said,
Callum.
I just finished the first chapter 2, so we're on the same page.
Ooh. I mean, that's smooth.
Oh, yeah, no, it's smooth. Retract, love celebrities, love all the Dua Lipa fans listening to the podcast.
The best way
Yay.
to get a date is to pretend you're reading a book in a park and look hot.
Did he win
And
positive maleness? He put
Maybe.
it out there. He was like, not only have I done it, I got Dua Lipa. Suck it forever.
Although,
everyone.
saying that, you were chatting to me about Muse on the internet.
Yeah, I did the same
You did,
thing.
like
I did
with
like
the
the
Muse
weird
album.
nerd version. Phil was like, "Oh, I'm listening to my new favorite album, The Resistance by Muse," and then
Yeah.
I posted a photo just being like, "Oh, I just got this album."
There we go.
Oh my
you
God.
are Dua Lipa.
I was the
You're the
performative
blue.
twink.
You're the blue.
Performative twink. You should change his bio to that on every social media.
Print
I was
twink.
the performative, weird internet nerd.
You might have well have sat in a park just caressing the album until I,
I
came
was
up to
really
you.
out there on social media pre-career, just being like, "Hi, I'm Dan. For no reason, I'd like to disclose that I love Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, yeah.
Muse. I like things from Manchester.
Yeah.
That's so
Urbis.
crazy. Does anyone like that unless
The print works. You love it. And look what happened.
career?"
Oh.
So the moral of the story
Career.
is, if you want to bag someone, a sugar daddy,
Bag
a
that.
sugar pop mistress, lie about your interests, stalk them, turn up in the place, do your thing.
I might
That's a
have
brilliant idea. Obviously not. No. But also, what he described then about what he used to post on social media, that's normal though. Like, even probably for people now when they first start social media, but especially like, back then. And also when I went on social media, like, you go on Facebook and you just type like what you did today. Or like you tag your friends in school, you'd be like, or your friends, like, I never really posted myself. People would tag me like, had a good time in, I don't know, French class today with Jamie, and then other people's names. It'd be like, lol, XD. And that was it back in the day. Facebook, you do that. Anyone out there who had never used Facebook, that's basically what people did in school. And then you post pictures like with your friends and stuff.
Sugar pop mistress.
Hard pivot. Is it time to bring in Richard, the random topic generator? We're not there yet.
Richard is
already.
asleep.
Okay.
He's waiting.
Beauty rest.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't have a colourful drink today.
Well, thank God. Last
just
time you
gone for
almost
water.
shit yourself with dragon fruit.
I
didn't
did
you?
really need the toilet when I got home.
How are you feeling today? Do I need to know?
I'm feeling adequately moist.
Cheers to being hydrated with something normal.
Yes.
And episode 2 of the pod, we want to say thank you to all of the
Thanks.
people across Spotify, Apple, YouTube that tuned into the first episode.
We had a lovely response. Everyone was nice.
They were kind of scared. We
Yeah.
had people going, wow, their dynamic did not change at all.
No.
Are we, like, scared by that retroactively?
If anything, it's got worse.
100%.
We've had some banging comments.
We love
But,
customer
I
feedback.
didn't really expect much to change after confirming their relationship or whatever. But it's just like, they're still going to be the same as they were before, pretty much. But now they're allowed to touch on camera without everyone going mental. Also, thank you for confirming in the last video that, in the last, a podcast reaction, that the background is real. It's an insane set. I love it.
It's got
It's
worse.
brilliant.
100%.
We've had some banging comments.
We love customer feedback early in this product cycle.
Quirky Katie. This set looks like the TARDIS if it was gay. I get it.
Honestly, fact.
What would a gay Dalek look like?
I think Daleks are already pretty f***ing gay.
Yeah.
Are
I
they?
think they are all gay.
Plunger, get out of here, freak. Jedward said, here's to living your best life, fan.
Oh,
Jepic
Jedward.
comment, thank you.
Jepic. They're always at the scene of the crime.
We had a lot of comments about the lava lamp. Look, this lava lamp is thick as shit, and it takes hours to warm up, and we're now realizing we basically need to come in here at about 4 a.m. and turn it on.
Otherwise,
Yeah, it's
it
not
looked
moving this time. Last time it was cooking, but this time not so much.
like human meat for a while.
Yeah, Lucy said it looks like a jar of human remains
Oh.
Ty Blip said it looks like a bunch of fingers, LMAO.
in a scary way. Skylar, why does it low-key look like my period clots in the toilet core?
No!
And that's when we executively decided to stop
I should have blue one.
being interested in audience feedback. And what would Blue have done?
Not
Smurf
look like...
period.
Oh my god.
Rihanna
Interesting.
has menstruation
Stop
too.
it.
Was Rihanna Smurfette?
It's,
Yes.
it's natural, it's nature.
Watched the Smurfs movie.
Rihanna is Smurf.
Weird people on
Speaking
Tumblr.
of
No,
movies, we went to a red carpet premiere for the first
Dan
time
and
in
Phil, we're in our
5 years.
participating in society
Ooh,
era.
they're back.
Do you want to
for a
know
reason.
the reason we did this?
Because we love film.
No.
Because we want to support LGBT art.
When the news broke that we're double gay, everyone
Gay,
was
collaboratively gay.
double gay. Everyone was
Gay
posting
square.
these articles about us, and they were using ancient archaeological,
they wanted new
emo hair,
pictures.
disgusting red carpet photos.
You gotta ask permission to post a photo of someone. And
No.
so when you go to an event and people take Getty image photos, that is free for anyone to use forever. But the last time we were in our going to event era was when we had emo hair.
Yeah, the old school hair. That's the throwback. Oh man, brilliant. Phil's hair is so dark.
and terrible fashion sense and
Like
awkward
almost
poses.
Disney Channel era red carpet moments.
I hate these pictures so much. I want to just erase them from the internet.
However, you can't do that. They
No.
are there forever.
They're
And
right.
so we were told, Dan and Phil, the only way you'll ever replace these images are by actually going outside and doing shit.
Like a beacon of light. Who invites us to a premiere but the gay BDSM Alexander Skarsgård?
Subdom rom-com pillion.
Yes.
And so we
Don't know
turned
those.
up in a movie that is about guys that wear necklaces with locks on. I accidentally served choking kink
you did.
on the red
And I
carpet.
was like the
So-
motorcycle daddy that owns you.
That is exactly what this looked like. But it was great. I thought we looked good.
And I was nervous because I have been so fixated on how annoying my hands look in all of these pictures. Because I do a claw hand thing, right?
What is
Well,
that?
I hook it into a pocket.
OMFG?
Look like I've got a claw. So I was like,
It's hard to know what to do with your body.
Yes.
And you can all judge on social
It's
media.
horrible.
Okay,
Nah,
but
true,
when
true.
you are caught off guard and someone says, pose, what
Pose.
is your totally natural, candid thing that you do?
And I was thinking, right, if I put a hand in my pocket, everyone's going to be like, what's he hiding? Has he got a gun? If I put both hands in my pocket,
Is that a bulge in your pocket, or are you a weirdo? What?
both hands in my pocket, I look like I don't care about the film.
No, that's sloppy.
Yeah,
Hands
both.
together
Yeah.
is like, do you need to piss, or are you Emmanuel Macron? Not valid.
Not gonna lie, I googled male duo.
We studied it,
photos.
we studied
Wow, they revised. They studied.
Double hands in pockets, no.
No.
There's double hands by sides, no. There's double hands clasped together, no. There's one hand in pocket, one by side.
Yeah.
I took that.
So
I'm very
That's
good
all
at
right,
doing
let's
that.
do
I
that.
saw people in suit jackets hold the jacket.
Just like a confident, like...
support the jacket.
Ah, okay.
I saw the picture that we got, and I really like it. And I was
I
like,
thought you served fun.
and I had some comments from friends and family like, oh my god, you finally look nice.
Slay.
Finally.
Go on the internet, everyone's laughing at my hand.
Look at what
Wow.
Phil's doing with his hands.
Claw hand.
Oh no! No, he missed. He missed the jacket. Oh, he's just about grasping it. It almost looks like the memes of the UK chavs where they like stand next to their mates and they're like, they point to them. Or they're ready for a fight.
You're trying to grab your boob.
I was holding my jacket.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing an Arthur fist.
I guess you have
Oh,
a range
no.
that Phil is containing.
Everyone's laughing at my hand.
Look at what Phil's doing with his hands.
It's just funny knowing that when that picture got taken, when that photo got taken, they were both like trying to do a specific pose. Phil had a hand in pocket. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, Dan did, and then Phil. Yeah, he's almost got it, but it looks too much of a clench, if you know what I mean. Maybe if he like loosely held onto the jacket, or maybe his hand a bit higher. But now it's like he's like yes, he's like victorious.
Claw hand.
You're trying to grab your boob.
I was holding my jacket. I wasn't doing an Arthur fist.
It's not that
guess
bad,
you
though.
have a range.
No.
I've already
Phil is
noticed it, but
containing.
didn't say.
I'm being a sophisticated jacket holder.
It's so hard. I think there was 1 inch between you looking like an angry fist. That's a horrible sentence.
God.
I don't know. Very.
But again, the sort of thing like I would have never even noticed really unless they mentioned it.
Pillion.
Especially in
a
the pillion landscape.
And looking like you're just kind of awkwardly trying to keep your clothes on.
I'm putting it out there. I don't care. I think I look nice in that picture, and
I
I'm
agree.
claiming
Yeah, yeah.
it.
And we are glad that we participated in society.
Yes.
It was terrifying. We had a nice time. People now know that Phil's blonde. Mission achieved.
They got new photos.
Week 2, still don't have any sponsors.
No.
Oh, yeah, because people would have watched the last one and thought,
Let's back out of that one.
yeah, I think not. What
Can't say-
reputable brand is going to sign up to this shit?
Penis shaft.
So today, our sponsor is...
Picture.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
We've made a joint Instagram and TikTok.
Everyone listening or watching right now
Go to @Dan and Phil.
on Instagram and TikTok and just press follow. That's all you need to do.
This is where you
Run
will
by the
get the
fat
best
men.
clips if you are like, I am not listening to all that. Give me the best 90 seconds, or whatever Phil is forcing me to do on
What the
TikTok.
flip was that?
week.
You said you would never make TikToks.
Will get the best clips if you are like, I am not listening to all that. Give me the best 90 seconds, or whatever Phil is forcing me to do on TikTok that week.
You said you would never make TikToks, and look at you now.
We're also going to use the accounts to get you guys
You are
involved in
right.
the content. You never know what the hell we're going to do on this podcast or anything else. So if you want a sneaky peek at being involved, you better follow those accounts.
Oh wait, I could even make if they got enough on there, I could even make a video reacting to their TikToks. Oh, new content idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have to say like hashtag add us, follow
No.
us
Nah.
on Instagram?
We are us.
I am gifting the TikTok account to you.
Sure.
This is gifted.
Great. Am I having a wardrobe malfunction? What is
Oh, you're
what is
showing
going
ankle.
on?
You
Something popped
Victorian
out.
Slut.
Stop it.
What, you read that thing about tablecloths?
Oh my
now
God.
You're like, I'm going to give people all the nobbles.
All the ankle people
Also,
are
someone
like,
on Twitter was like, Dan, Phil didn't lie about tablecloths.
Really?
Shut up. I
Is
don't
it
want to know
true?
if Phil's telling the truth ever.
boners out
Well, it
there.
can't be
I think
true.
one guy wrote a diary talking about how some men are uncontrollably horny for table legs. But that
Okay.
doesn't mean that's why the cloths exist.
I'm
Okay?
going to say I haven't seen a sexy table leg every so often.
There's some furniture out there for
There
sure.
is. What would you in this room if you had to? I'd probably go for...
Lava lamp.
Lava lamp. I was going to say lava lamp.
It'd burn you from the inside.
When it's off.
Unless you're
Yeah.
going into the plug hole.
too far.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm looking around. Not
We've got to say,
the
there are
dog, that's-
multiple holes in the wall behind them, so maybe just the entire set as a collective.
Weird. This Mac, 100%.
That's quite sexy.
Should learn to turn her on one day.
She's got a handle.
Oh, good one.
And a pronoun now. We love this.
Yeah.
Are we going to have any theys in the set? Lava lamp is non-binary.
Maybe.
Okay, we've just established that.
Speaking of wardrobe, you're peeling as well.
I
Definitely.
Peeling?
Your ten's coming off or whatever it is.
I washed my shirt and now it's peeling. I think it's gone. I think there's no way to save this. If
To make
you
it a
leave
one.
It looks shit. If you stick it, it looks shit.
Just
A couple of the beads have come off. Soak it in, guys. Did we intentionally both wear these?
no.
We just went for things that look purple.
We're just like
oh my
gay
god, our mind.
Gay
Oh.
footballers come out. So the Killian movie, Alexander Skarsgård, it was like porn. I was like,
It was
not-
quite explicit, yeah.
I would not watch it with your family at Christmas. I'll
It's
say that
not a
much.
family Christmas.
There was
Penis.
penetration, pierced, penetrative
Penis.
penises.
We have a
Triple
lot
P.
of like lesbian listeners, and the first episode of this podcast,
It was very
there was
penisy.
a lot of.
Yeah, sorry about
I'm
that.
so sorry.
I didn't even plan for
But
that
maybe
to
we're
happen.
like softening. Oh my god, we're softening the.
Oh
What's going on? Dan just like just keeps on digging a hole, man. Digging a hole deeper. Hey, yo, another innuendo accidentally. What the f-
God, I just meant like the blow. The blow. I
stop
mean,
it.
we're making the topic less
Yeah.
patriarchally oppressive
Okay.
by sissifying it.
It was a good film. I just felt a little bit awkward watching those extended sexual scenes.
Because Russell Tovey was next to you.
Maybe. I mean, it was all a bit much. I was very flustered. But we also had a meet and greet with about 40 people
A meet MEAT and group. Anyway, I gotta stop.
in the cinema.
So we were at the London Film Festival, which is a lovely thing. Go to film festivals.
Yeah.
Art is a lovely environment. And
could have been
people
a-
just came gone.
Ferris wheel or something. They call it a festival.
A Ferris wheel?
Yeah, if you go
What are you talking about?
if you go to like Glastonbury, they've got other fun stuff.
Oh,
You've got
of course.
Helter Skelter.
Right, so
the
you're
main
saying you
stage.
cannot call something a film festival if it's merely the activity. You need a kebab van.
Yes.
You need face
Kebab van. Now we're talking. Go on, love a kebab. Anyway.
paint.
I want
You need
can-
portaloos.
candy floss.
I need just oceans of piss.
We're getting sidetracked. I don't want oceans
Are
of
we?
piss.
I think we should stay on oceans of piss. I like where this is. I crossed my legs.
Oh,
'cause,
well, when you said it.
yeah.
It made
you know,
him
I'm like, ooh,
need
bladder.
to wee.
Don't talk about oceans of piss.
Piss. Do you need to go? Are you
No,
holding
I'm,
it in?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to spread them. Okay.
What the f- I'm gonna spread. I'm not even gonna repeat it. I don't want to be taken out of context, but they can definitely be taken out of context many, many times with some of the very interesting things they say. That's one way to put it.
Anyway, people were coming out of the World War I. Yowie, Josh, what's he called?
Josh O'Connor,
Josh
Paul
O'Connor.
Mescal.
Yes.
Sad.
Yowie.
World War I
What does
game.
yowie
Who'd have
mean again? I forgot what that means. It's such a funny word, but I forgot.
Anyway, people were coming out of the World War I. Yowie, Josh, what's he called?
Josh O'Connor,
Josh
Paul
O'Connor.
Mescal.
Yes.
Sad World War I gay movie.
Who'd have thought the Dan and Phil audience would cross over with people wanting to watch
Everybody.
a gay sad film?
If you want to know what eclectic company you're in, listeners and dear viewers, you go to film festivals, you watch historical gay, and people are in it because Paul Mescal gay.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
let's not denigrate
I've not watched
that.
many movies.
I heard it's devastatingly sad.
No.
Basically, everybody that came out was sobbing.
were.
And then because we didn't know they were going to empty the cinema before we went in, we were just stood in the middle of this foyer, and every single person was like, Dan and Phil? What the f***
What are you
doing
doing?
here?
Tears streaming down their face.
Not people didn't want that to be the time.
No.
They were like, have I died? Am I so overwhelmed by this tragic gay life, which is the only one that can exist?
What-
that
what
I am
ending?
hallucinating.
Hallucinating. Another thing, which sounds bougie, like, oh, I go to premieres. No one has popcorn.
Yeah, that
Why aren't they eating
If
popcorn?
if anyone here has ever had a dream of going to a film premiere, that is an ass experience.
Give me the popcorn.
Yeah, it sounds a bit formal to me. You know, everyone turns up in their suits and stuff. Well, actually, I suppose they weren't wearing suits. You don't have to wear a suit, but you're probably not allowed to eat, are you? Because it'll be like making noise and stuff. It's a bit too formal for me. I like a casual thing. Like I don't like formal sit-down meals and stuff like that. When I watched them doing the London tour thingy or whatever, not tour, but they went around London. They went in that they went and had that cream tea with the scones and stuff. Even that, like, I wouldn't go to someone like that. It just seems a bit too formal, you know. Like, you got to be careful what you say in places like that, I think. They might not like you swearing and stuff. Well, I don't really swear anyway, but you get what I mean. Very, like, formal sit-down meals. I'm not really into that. I prefer just going, like, Go to Nando's and have some spicy chicken.
Me and Phil, we like to get double massive sodas, 2 large salted popcorns each,
Yeah.
brains off, mouth open,
Salted popcorn.
disengage with reality.
Shovel it in for the full 2 hours.
That's what they said. And when you go to a premiere, it's like, oh, here's our sponsored packet of pop chips and a Vita Coco. F off.
Coconut water. Do you hate me?
It's
Your
pretentious.
Cocoa Nut.
Your film 1 star.
Oh, did you have a nice time? Did it leave a good impression in your mind? No, just like absolute mid-crisp.
Yeah, anyway, we had a lovely time. Speaking of lovely time, the spooky week
It's
is
a lovely
coming.
time of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, can you feel the pumpkin tingle?
I can feel that tingling pumpkin.
I think that's just the cold air. Summer
it
doesn't
is.
exist in the UK.
It's a bit.
That's-
It's a bit like. This is a bit
over-
late now because obviously we've been past Halloween, but they did the ghost hunting video, which I also reacted to. Make sure you check that.
1 second.
It was.
I don't think that I mind autumn temperatures, but as someone that struggles to get out of bed and doesn't leave the house because I'm very online, it just
Yeah.
seems like days don't exist anymore.
I know, but I feel like we're going to make the most of this spooky time.
People have been wondering in this new era if we're going to embrace our traditions of festive programming. And
Yeah.
in other long, obtuse words in my vocabulary, I can neither confirm or deny, but
There's
I can
cinnamon
perhaps
rolls.
tease
Tease.
and encourage.
Could we
Oh,
like
femboy
edge
bacon.
ourselves into spooky season a little bit somehow?
Different word. See, I just said that whole
Ease.
sentence and you just went straight to
I
edge.
said we were going to make it green. Can we be green just for a bit?
Oh, for
Yeah,
Please, Dad.
what the fuck did
Dad!
you just call me?
Dan.
I have a soundboard.
Oh, I
Did you
forgot
know
about
that? Yeah, I programmed it.
And
I just
what
put
else
have
some
we got?
essentials in the Dan and Phil thing. Okay, so we've done something cringe. One of us has just flopped. I'm shaming someone.
no.
Someone makes a bad joke.
Nice.
Someone does something overtly sexual.
We could have
You
used
did that last week.
Last week we could
Phil,
have that.
how's your ghost penis?
I don't have a genus today.
I don't think we're
Goofy.
making genus a thing.
Genus?
Genus.
That's apparently someone told me that's what you're saying.
Genus.
It's a ghost penis.
Don't. Which one of you people told him that? Don't tell Phil things. that he'll
Thousands
then
of
remember
No,
and
that
say
was a fact with the PH.
in front of me.
Are listening to this with Geni right now.
Gina.
Spooky time.
Yeah, that's quite spooky. Okay.
Oh! It's happened. What's the spookiest thing that we've ever done together?
Destroy the minds of millions of young people.
Yeah.
Don't producers shut up.
Producers
It's
will
true.
laugh
That's me
in the
being sincere,
background.
but no,
Lads.
for real. No, that's f***ed up. We're
This
horrible people.
time last year, we were dressed as good omens.
Yeah,
we were in
the
a
year
bit-
before that. I was just as a sexy nun. Can't keep
Yes.
up with that.
Gosh, we were in a very smoky bar
Sister
last
Daniel.
year, and I had one drink. What was it?
You had a French 75. I think that's what it's called. And the cocktail is half and half Prosecco and gin.
Something happened to me.
And the magic of Prosecco is it destroys the taste of anything else. So Phil had essentially a cup of tea that was half straight gin, half Prosecco.
That is mad.
He drank it like it was just a fizzy Ribena. And
Wow.
Phil was apocalyptically f***ed in about 15 minutes.
I never get that drunk, and I had one drink.
Phil and one of the
Yeah, one drink, but if that's half gin, half prosecco. That's basically 2 drinks in one. A spirit mixed with like another light alcohol in one, and half and half. That's like a I don't know how big it was, but that's like a minimum double gin and prosecco as the mixer. That's mad. That is mad.
Phil and one other guy that was on our tour crew, it was like a problem.
It was.
We started being like, are they on something? And I had to be like, Phil is not on something.
I felt
like
like
we're on tour. We got
I
shows
felt like
to do.
I'd done a drug.
They were very silly. Very, very silly.
I ended up draped around a furry, and everyone's like, "Where's he gone?" And
What?
I was just
was
talking
that
to
a
this.
furry or was it just a werewolf Halloween person?
I think it was a furry
I was
werewolf.
also quite drunk. I don't remember.
I liked the fact that he was a furry, and he was
How
telling
big
me
was the head and the feet? Because if it's a furry, they're like huge.
he was
Yeah.
telling me how he attached his paws. I remember
That
that.
still doesn't answer the question.
I don't know.
You should have said how you've attached the tail.
Which is a
Wait.
drunk yapping.
Oh.
Ooh.
I like the season, not the weather, but the vibe. Daniel does not respect my beliefs, though.
And what do you believe in other than yourself?
Well, I've got my superstitions.
I said that as if it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
You believe in yourself. Nerd. Cole's got his priorities right. I have crippling mental health problems.
Dan gets some new shoes, whacks them on the table.
Yeah, because who gives a shit? You're putting shoes on a table.
I want to cut my fingernails on a Sunday. He hands me the scissors.
Sorry, if we're talking about the list of
On a
superstitions, you can't cut your fingernails on a Sunday.
No, I've spoken about this before. It will make you die. That's like the
No,
biggest
no.
doom you can put upon yourself.
So, in case anyone doesn't know, this is how it works. Phil likes to believe in things. I like to believe in nothing. Ergo, Phil loves all superstitions, fairy tales, ghosts, stuff like that. And
I love it.
I'm a man of science, and by that I mean I'm miserable.
Okay, well, good luck.
Opposites attract.
Unmagical.
Put those trainers on the table and then instantly die.
Am I dead
Try
right
it.
now?
You will be.
Is this the reveal?
Well, we've been through some supernatural things before, and you've just been like, it's just science.
What?
We saw ball lightning.
Diva, that's science.
No, it's not.
What?
People are like, we don't know if it's true or if an alien sent it.
Mate, if people don't know if something is scientifically true or not, that doesn't mean it definitely is extraterrestrial.
It does.
Okay, so we have told the story of ball lightning before in our life, but I
What
think
is
this
this?
is a very important moment where we have to disclaim something. Welcome to the Dan and Phil Hard Launch podcast. On this podcast, we will repeat stories that we have told before on the internet because
We
who
will.
the
I wanna hear it.
can remember everything they've ever said for 16 years. Also, as Phil likes to say, retelling a story and just sprinkling a bit of lie.
Sprinkling in lies just adds a bit of flavour to a story.
It's not the same story again if you change half of the facts.
We were on a bunk bed together in my parents' house, and we looked out of the window.
Phil's taking the piss right now.
We were.
Phil's family house has a spare bedroom
With a
which has
bunk
a
bed.
view
So that wasn't one of the
over
lies.
the valley, and there was a
Were
storm.
we all not sat on the
so
bunk bed?
we were sat on a bunk bed because it was next to the window.
Top or bottom?
We were both on the bottom bunk,
Yeah, okay.
And we were looking out over the valley of Rossendale,
which
and
had an epic view of a thunderstorm.
this is 100% no filled like sprinkling.
No, I'm here to verify.
A huge ball of light travelled across the hill.
It started with a crack of lightning,
A huge ball
and
of
then
light.
an orb of lightning remained.
the size of a house.
It was, from our perspective, I would say at least 3 meters wide.
Yes.
What?
This thing looked absolutely fucking huge. A ball of electric
It was
light,
crackling.
a sphere crackling,
Like a Voltorb.
and it moved. It went zzz, 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 and then it just exploded.
And a tree next to it set on fire.
And we just stood there in complete silence.
Sat.
And then after, shut up.
On the bed.
Okay, whatever. We were looking out the window. About 20 seconds, we looked at each other and we were like,
What the was that?
so you saw that, right? We have no reason to lie.
No.
Ball lightning is real. Dan and Phil saw it.
There we go. And that was a superstitious, weird thing that
I believe them. I want to know why that is. Why did that happen? Anyone know? Any lightning enthusiasts in the comments? Maybe there was like gas in the area that made it like conduct and go like, I don't know, no idea.
you saw and you believed it.
It is a scientific phenomenon that I think has probably been explained on Wikipedia.
I
Well, I
don't think
wouldn't
it
know.
has because we're one of the only people to have seen it and there's never been a photo.
You can't always trust
That's how
Wikipedia.
rare it is.
And people are expected to believe you with your track record.
Yes.
Okay. Right, what else weird shit do British people believe in?
I mean, it's all probably true.
There's a specific Wikipedia, which is superstition in Great Britain, because you know our locals are the weirdest.
They are.
Magpies. Do you know those?
One for sorrow, two for joy,
How does it keep going?
3 for a boy, 4 for a
No!
boy.
What was it, the magpie thing? 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy. Something, 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 and then something about having a hairy chest or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. But no joke, I genuinely saw a load of magpies together. It was either like 11 or 12 of them together the other month. And I was like, wow. Because usually you only see 1 or 2 at a time. That's why there's like a thing around it. Because they're quite rare. I literally saw like 11 or 12 on one roof. I don't even know what that correlates to in the Rhine or whatever.
Magpies. Do you know those?
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy,
How does it keep going?
3 for a boy, 4 for a boy,
Okay.
5 for another boy.
It's gay. The most well-known British table superstition is not to sit 13
Tablecloth.
people at a table. No, not horny
Sorry.
tablecloths. Salt is spilled. You gotta throw it over your left shoulder.
Oh, I forgot
Means
about that.
devil's
the
eye.
devil's gonna bone you or something. Crossed knives at a table signify a conflict, or just that you're sat next to Phil and he had a little Phil oopsie.
Look in your eyes while you're cheersing or bad sex.
I'm not doing that.
I forgot about that one.
Boundaries, everybody.
Yes.
Dan and Phil did a long video about boundaries.
Can we spook it up a bit?
I've only heard of that one recently, like looking at each other while cheersing. Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
Phil oopsie.
Look in your eyes while you're cheersing or bad sex.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Boundaries, everybody.
Yes.
Dan and Phil did a long video about boundaries.
Can we spook it up a bit? I've got a good story.
Is it a true story?
It's gonna edge people into Halloween. It's true, and it's the story of the sheep hole. We had a sheep hole near my house.
Is that a slur?
No, it was a hole in the hill that me and my friends would go down a ladder, and it was full of sheep bones. But every so often we'd go down, and someone...
Pause. Rewind. You used to live in the northern valley town of Rawtenstall.
Yes, and then...
there were rolling fields. Kids used to just explore. Somewhere near your house,
there was
in
like
a public area,
a hole.
there was a pit.
A pit.
That was how deep?
Really deep, like the depth of a house.
Several at the depth of a house. How many ball lightnings was this hole deep?
4 ball
How
lightnings.
many balls can you fit in the hole?
A lot.
Okay.
And we would climb down, and there
Why
was...
would you climb down into a hole that sheep
a
fell in
ladder.
and
I wanted
died?
to see the sheep skulls, but I think there was a ghost of a sheep down there because every
Did y'all
time...
not have Google images back then?
No, it was like 1943. When we go down,
Sick. Yep.
you would hear this.
No, you didn't.
No, you did. And I think it was the ghost of a sheep.
No, that was the body of a still alive sheep that just fell down.
No,
that
you
your
didn't.
blind ass bitch feet didn't notice you were stepping on it. It was going, please call the vet.
Anyway.
Get off me. And you're going, XD, where's the ladder?
My friend, Kim Smith, went
Real
down.
name, yeah?
Yes.
I love it when, I don't know why, it just cracks me up when anyone gives like a full name of someone as if I'm supposed to know who that is. Kim Smith. All right, I believe in it now.
Smith went
Real
down.
name, yeah?
Yes.
Real name, not real person Kim Smith.
She collects...
Is this a Phil
real.
embellishment, or are you censoring your friend's name?
Or would I come up with a boring name like Smith if it was the name?
Oh,
Sorry,
shots
Smith.
fired.
Covering lies by adding little bit. Go on.
She collected all of the sheep skulls and displayed them on her mum's lawn.
Why?
For
Because
fun.
she thought it was cool, or she was trying to be spooky?
No, but then they had to move.
Because of the incident?
I'm trying to make this a spooky story.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being Dan.
Look,
yeah,
I'll say it like this.
The ghost of the clumsy, stupid sheep that have no depth perception haunted
then
the mum.
They had to move.
And then they had to move.
Because they were bothered by the...
Cleaned up the sheep skulls.
I don't know the end
Where'd
of
they
this
get
story.
put? In the bin?
I don't know. I just remember her mum coming
Talk
out
about
and said,
unsatisfying edging.
"Get
What?
those f***ing bones off my lawn, Kimberly."
That's real.
That's
this
real.
entire story is real. That
Kimberly.
is exactly what happened. Okay.
And then they had to send their dogs away.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so you know what, Phil, on that note, I'm going to executively say, it is time to be saved by the random topic generator.
Fine.
We're back to purple.
The gay button.
It's
wait,
here.
wait. How do I control? There we go. We're
Wait.
back.
Richard, we've missed you. Do
Richard!
you know we had some Richard fan art
his
sent
eyes
in?
are a bit more aligned this time.
Yeah, I pressed the gay button.
It's here.
Wait. How do I control? There we go.
There
We're
we go.
back.
Richard, we've missed you. Do you know we had some Richard fan art sent in? She looked beautiful.
Oh.
Richard from Date Everything.
Oh, wow.
9996 on Tumblr.
Oh, wait, shit, Richard isn't on.
That sticker as well.
Magical lights are on.
What was that little post-it note going on there?
Beautiful. Richard from Date Everything.
Between the left.
9996 on Tumblr.
Oh, wait, shit, Richard isn't on. There we go.
Oh, it's the
Magical
controller thing.
lights
It looks
are
a bit.
on. Do you want to grab a ball, lad?
I did that last time. You crank it.
Wow.
Give it a twist. All right.
Phil, get up without knocking the microphone over challenge.
I'm doing a reach around.
Dan and Phil's magical gacha machine has the power to save this conversational podcast.
Whoa.
And today's mystery
Almost got the
ball.
wrong one.
Our new conversation topic is... Do you want the crack? Here we go.
Yeah, go on, do it. Oh, that's some good
Ooh,
crack.
that's all right.
How large would you like your boobs to be? Which is good because
Right,
we had
well,
so many penises
Yeah,
last week.
I manifested this exact ball by
Yeah.
complaining about how penis-centric the last one was.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Richard. And you know what? It's because we stuck boobs on Richard.
That's why.
Thank you.
Tits.
Thank you for your service, juicy bazongas.
Now,
Do you identify as someone that have big naturals?
I think my energy exudes someone that has a strong rack.
You have terrible posture. I think you would someone
You'd have a strong frack.
have like back pain from the weight.
Someone asked me this on tour. I didn't really understand the lettering system. I said double G, I think, when we were on, and I think that's like
That is large.
the Zoombas.
Bazookas.
If you've got those, I mean,
Hell
great,
yeah.
that's cool. But I feel like for me, I'm exuding more of like a...
I wouldn't trust Phil.
This
Phil can
size.
see not very well already, so I think giving him such a large obstacle
Yeah.
with the trip factor. Your laces come undone so often. We can't just be making it so you can't see feet.
We did go to a life drawing class the other day, and I saw breasts for like longer than I've ever really looked at a breast.
Respectfully,
Respectfully,
and
I was
artistically.
drawing
It was a
them.
life drawing
I was
class.
drawing them in neon paint.
And did this make you think about your breasts?
I wasn't thinking about my breasts at the time, but I was also thinking it would be fun to have some.
Do you just feel like your physical form is uninteresting without this aspect of three-dimensionality?
Imagine you're pouring some cereal.
Where's this going?
Lean over to get your coffee. You
Yep.
just feel a little jiggle in your
I
chest.
thought you were trying to put
I
the
am
milk in
jealous, you
himself.
know, in video games, I feel like we don't talk about the misandry of the lack of bulge jiggle.
Yes.
Was that the worst thing that I've said?
I think that is.
I just think, you know, obviously we've had
biggle.
all of these games where all of these hot anime girls, people in fighting games, it's jiggle,
True.
jiggle, cleavage this, and it's like the men come up and they're shirtless, and it's like, can we get some himbo chest titty jiggle?
I want to see
Real.
the titty jiggle. I want to see the
wanna
bulge
see-
jiggle. I want to see the ass twitch.
There's so
Totally.
many areas that could have a little bit of fun wobble.
Yeah.
Expedition 33,
They did it.
There was some slight swimsuit.
There was some speedo action, and they were all pretty hung in
Thank
that
you,
game.
Verso.
Yeah, they were not growers; they were showers.
They
Yeah.
could have done with the sweatpants from the last episode.
This
What
game,
was it Phil said before? They like 4 times the size. The show is not. The grow is not show. It's 4 times the size.
by the way, you can do the game and then have a cutscene that's really emotional, and the character is dying. And I was doing the whole thing in speedos, which kind of takes you out of
It
it. a
really
little.
f***ed up the drama.
Yeah.
If they unlocked a way to AI change movies so you can watch Titanic but Speedos the whole time, not only would mother do that in the future,
They
they
would.
would
Yeah,
cooked,
they would.
but that would ruin everything.
How big would your breasts be?
Oh, I dodged that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't know. In the same way that your annoying personality suits you individually, I
Yes.
think that anyone's breasts can just be authentically theirs,
Yeah.
despite how small or large they are.
Any size and any shape.
Yeah, although he's correct. That's very on the fence there. I wanted to know exactly the size.
All breasts are great.
Any shape. Any shape.
Square.
Octagonal.
Well, people go down this body modification route, so you could have a square boob.
I've seen a lot of alien men. I've never seen octotit. If you need to shake things up,
Yes, I'm gonna have a hexagon peck.
why hexagon?
I like a hexagon. It's one of my favorite shapes. It
Ooh.
reminds me of bees, and I like bees and honey.
Devil, because you're evil.
What?
Huh?
A what?
6.
Someone said you had lip fillers on a TikTok comment.
Why are you reading? Shut. Okay.
But I would say if Dan had lip fillers,
Didn't
you'd
say no.
get bigger ones.
Oh, I
Because
love.
they're not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
big.
I'm so- okay, right.
Insult.
Firstly, your mistake was reading a TikTok comment.
Yes.
Secondly, who the f is looking at me and thinking that's improved?
You've got quite a small top lip.
What is the conspiracy?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You've gone Indeed.
I just saw things where Dan
Buccal
had.
fat removal,
Maybe.
augmentation, eye transplant. What are we talking
Hexagonal.
about?
Eye
What do I
transplant.
need to be insecure about?
You could get those.
Dan's had finger elongation.
I might get lip fillers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going from boobs to
Fillers
lips.
of the
What do you
PA.
think, Phil?
I want to look a bit different. I got the blonde done. What else could I do?
This is the slippery slope.
Yeah.
Your twink rebirth, bleach. Next thing
Twonk.
you're gonna know, BBL,
BPL.
Brazilian penis
Fit.
lift.
Brazilian Phil lift.
Saying, but no.
This is why
Cancel
it's
it.
important to think about acronyms before you say them.
It is.
I'm sad because we brought in Richard to save us, and we went so much worse.
He made it way worse.
Richard, just because you have
Respect,
amazing
Richard.
big naturals on your front doesn't mean that you can ruin our podcast.
No.
But I hope the lesbians enjoyed that. Was that everything that you wanted?
We've had penises and boobs. What's it going to be next week? Butts.
Oh, fucking hell. I was about to pivot into get things off your chest with the hard launch.
Oh, I mean, that works.
Well, okay, yeah, if I'm literally desperate to change topics, it's time to get into the part of the show where you get involved, where we ask our listeners
Oh, yeah, I forgot
to
about this.
hard launch
This will be
things
fun.
so they can experience the joy that me and Phil have lived.
Yeah.
By living in our truth, by boldly admitting the things that are terrifying you. and
Boldly.
just feeling the thrill of the spill.
Our inbox has been bulging with your voice notes, and we are ready to shove him in our ears.
Okay, our first hard launch from today comes from...
Hi, my name is Emma,
Hi.
and my hard launch is that I think that my upstairs neighbors need to break up, and that she
Why?
needs to find a new boyfriend because I never hear him last more than a minute, and I really feel really bad for her.
Oh my god. Wait.
You can't help but hearing these things sometimes. Thin
Yes.
walls exist. When we had our first apartment in London, there was literal floorboards that you could see through and
Yes.
you could hear through them.
There's been lots of sex neighbors in my life.
And it's hard not to pass judgment.
It's a compliment to the woman.
You learn a lot about other people's sex lives and how long they last, what noises they make. Do they scream into each other's faces?
And I think it's a valid welfare check to be like, it's too fast.
Is it not, though? kind of a compliment
Yeah,
if he's
that's
finishing in a minute.
Oh, she's doing something right.
That's
But
so
is
hot.
she getting what she needs?
But you can use other body parts for that.
Silently.
Mouse.
I mean,
Wait,
Use
what?
that for however long is necessary. So
is
hot.
she getting what she needs?
But you can use other body parts for that.
Silently.
Mouse.
I mean,
Ow.
Use that for however long is necessary.
for screaming for an alien to abduct me out of this podcast set. right now.
It's a
Interesting.
fair assumption.
You know
though.
when people leave passive-aggressive notes saying like, I know you're playing music at 12, please stop.
Yeah,
Karen
yeah.
behavior. Is it good Karen behavior to be like, hey girl, just overheard too much. Do you want me to hook you up with a Hinge account?
But wait, is it not the ideal sex neighbor if he is finishing really fast?
Oh, for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I suppose she's not complaining about that. But yeah, you don't want to be hearing that for ages.
You only need to
Don't
listen to it
complain
for a
like,
minute.
Oh, what, you want 20 minutes of screaming?
If you break them up, she gets together with Stelios.
You know
Stelios.
that he's gonna...
8 hours. Slam, slam, slam.
I think you need
Shift.
to start passive-aggressively pushing them to commit. You need to
Yeah.
just slide rings through the door.
What kind of rings? that
That-
could make
that
him
would
last
make them
longer.
last longer.
Yeah. Number 2.
I'm hard launching me being ace, or
Good for you. Oh,
I just dislike this guy that much that the thought of him touching me gives me the ick so bad that I'm considering switching sexualities.
I think
wow.
Okay, interesting.
both are a good thing to explore. Maybe you could.
Interesting.
Yeah, either way valid.
If someone gives you the ick so much, it might be worth breaking up with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did
or
she
thanking-
mean, is that asexual she meant? Or is it something else? I don't know. I'm assuming it is asexual. Does that just mean that you're not sexually attracted to anyone? I think. But that is it brilliant if so, that he's like, he's given the ick so much, she's switching. You know what, I'm done, retiring.
Breaking up with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, or thanking them afterwards if your next partner, you still feel the same way. And you're
Yes.
like, you helped me discover myself, and it wasn't you, it's everybody.
It's a good experiment. But if you're with someone long enough, they're going to give you the ick about everything.
You think you're funny, don't you?
No, I'm
Comedian.
not
Looks like
referring to
he's
the
like
anything.
16th anniversary.
The faniversary.
If I could go up to myself in 2009 and I'd say, hey, turn around, stay on that train.
Turn around?
Because he's not going to,
Hey,
yeah,
yo.
bitch, walking down the platform. What do
Oh,
you think
right.
I'm talking
Okay.
about?
Back to Rossendale. I don't know.
Back to Reading, Phil.
You.
You came from Rossendale.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Phil's out here manifesting his clone.
Maybe.
Next.
Hello, Dan and Phil.
Hi.
I've been watching you guys since I was an 11-year-old girl.
I'm so sorry.
I'm now a 23-year-old man, and my hard launch is that I have severe IBS.
What
I just
the
ate an entire carton of ice cream.
Well, congrats on the very sexy voice.
Yeah, seriously.
I wish I had
Hello.
your voice. Hello.
I have
for you
IBS.
in
But that's
regard-
interesting. Someone said to me that I should do a voice note into them, but I just don't know what I would say. I really don't know what I would say. I'm trying to think of something now, but I don't really have anything too hard to launch. Like, I sort of just say everything on these videos. I don't know. I really don't know.
Regards to everything.
You should read
Well,
audiobooks.
I'm going to take credit for that. You started watching us, and now you are this audiobook narrator. That was us, Phil.
Sexy audiobooks.
That's a
Don't know how we
W.
did it, but we did it.
Cheers. IBS.
Eye contact.
I have
Brave admission.
dairy sensitivity. I don't have full IBS or intolerance, but if I have
Please, Phil, tell us in detail how you shit, what makes you shit,
No.
how gassy are you right
This
now?
is-
if I
Good
have
podcast.
a full milkshake, it's going to be an issue the next day.
Okay, well, you know, the podcast episode where Phil sits here with a strawberry thing next to him.
Yeah.
Run.
But what I'm saying is sometimes it's worth it.
Or watch to the end.
Percent.
The
And
ice cream.
The whole point of this show, of this format, of your message is celebrating authenticity.
Yeah.
Bold
Real.
decisions where you are unapologetic about your life and you've said, I want the ice cream and I don't care about the consequences. Absolutely.
Clapping.
I mean, thoughts and prayers to everybody in and around you.
We want our
In you?
audience.
What?
We want to foster an environment where people can be honest about things like that as well.
It's an honest environment. It's a gassy environment.
Gassy?
Eavesdropping on neighbours.
I'm glad you're not in the room with us, but congratulations on the Ben
You're
and
valid
Jerry's.
and we're proud of you.
Do
Jenna
you
Berry.
want to give us some more? We've got an email address.
Which is,
I've forgotten it.
well, I'll give you a clue.
Hard launch room
No, you stupid
Pod-
at the microphone.
podcast
at
gmail.biz.
Top biz.
Phil's and his. I'm just
Top biz.
no, you stupid at the
Oh,
microphone.
podcast
At
gmail.biz. hardlaunchpodcast@gmail.com.
Phil's in his, I'm just feeling silly. I'm going to do a bit
I'm
of lying
feeling-
for attention.
I'm feeling silly.
Hardlaunchpodcast@gmail.com.
Biz.
Name, location, short text description of what you're hard
Exact
launching,
location.
and you may be featured. Thank you.
Send a voice note as well, obviously.
With a voice note,
Yes.
otherwise you won't be featured. You
No.
actually need to submit some kind of content.
We need your voice. And if you got a voice like last caller, it's very helpful.
In fact, can you just submit one every week just for us?
Do you know what I'm going to
ASMR.
hard launch?
What?
Spooky Week.
Yeah,
Press it.
If you're watching, press what?
Press it.
The spooky button.
Oh.
It is now appropriate to feel spooky.
Dan and Phil have a tradition which y'all thought we would maybe miss because we've been like busy. We know no sleep from now until
Fanboy Dan
Thursday the
inbound.
30th, because on the 31st people are like outside doing stuff. We are gonna post a video every day for 4 whole days.
And they're going to be scary.
They're gonna be slutty
They're going to make
I only
you
watched one of
single.
them. No, 2 of them.
with fear and maybe a bit of bowel irritation.
What were the others?
If you had the ice cream.
If you eat what we bake.
Oh, he said it. Thank you for coming to our sophomore. What's that word?
Sophomore,
Sophomore.
English language
Sophomore.
degree? Are you serious?
Sophomore. That's such like. I know, obviously, we have it in the UK as well, but that's like a word that we'd almost never use. That's such an American word to me. Sophomore. You in your sophomore year? I don't even know.
Yes.
He's very serious.
Sophomore.
You need to cut your
Episode.
tongue off. You want some plastic surgery. Get a mouth replacement.
Wow.
Episode 2,
Wow.
we're having a domestic. What an anniversary. We're really happy that you joined us.
What an
Hope your
episode.
launches have been hard.
Yeah.
Hard Mondays with Dan and Phil. Start the week off strong and stiff.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to stick around for 15 minutes of bonus yap, you can follow us on Patreon.
Where we'll keep this party going. And based on today, that's scary.
What are we even going to talk
It's
about?
scary. I'm scared.
I'm afraid.
Thank you to everybody who signed up and supported us. Everyone that's watching, everyone that's listening. Love you. Bye.
Remember, stay hard.
Great, you know what? Bloody great bit of advice to end it as well. Stay hard. Pretty sure David Goggins says that as well. Stay hard. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. And, well, my camera battery is about to die, so I'm going to have to end this very quickly. If you're still watching, leave a comment saying, and I'll give you a heart in the comments, because most people would have left by now, so if you're still here, I appreciate you the most. Comment I'll give you a heart. And, yeah, I really do enjoy these podcast episodes. I wish I could just, like, well, actually, I was going to say I could just record them all at once, then it'd be a lot of fun, but nah, I've got to save myself a little treat, you know. I think I'll react to 2 a week until I've caught up, and then when new ones come out, I'll wait like 48 hours until reacting to it, because, like, you know, I don't want to do anything too soon and steal views. My videos aren't a substitute for watching the original, so make sure you go like the original video, link in the description, check out the Patreon, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this too. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.